Good afternoon, D&D TikTok and barbecue TikTok and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Barbecue. Let's get it done. As always, this series is inspired by the popular Roll for Sandwich series by Adventures in Ardia. Alright, let's roll for meat. 1. Beef. Okay, let's see how we're making our beef today. 2. Beef brisket. When people think about barbecue, you think about the beef brisket. We got this brisket on sale from our local Kroger store. What we're going to do is trim off some of this fat. There's going to be fat content on this brisket, we know that, but we're looking to get this to about 1/4 inch thick. The biggest key is take your time. You do not want to mess this up. All right, let's roll for binder. 2. Worcestershire sauce. I couldn't think of a better pairing, so today we're going to be using Bear Burton's W sauce. Make sure the entire surface of that brisket is covered in W sauce. All right, it's time to roll for rubs. 3. Blues Hog and 7. Meat Church Barbecue. All right, let's see which Blues Hogs rub we're going to use today. 5. All In. I'm perfectly okay with this one. This is a nice grainy rub, and I think it will pair nicely with the beef brisket. Now, it looks like you're throwing on a lot, but trust me, this slab of meat can handle it. You want that brisket coated. And now, it's time to roll for Meat Church. 3. Gospel Rub. I think the seasoning will pair nice with the all-in seasoning. Not only that, it's going to give us some great color on this brisket. Again, it looks like you're adding a lot of seasoning, but don't worry, this slab of beef can handle it. Let it rest for 30 minutes, and now it's time to roll for wood. 3. Oakwood. After a bad week, it looks like the dice are actually being nice today. We threw some wood into the Char Grill or Grand Champ, and we're prepping this thing to sit low and slow. All right, let's roll Wild Magic. 20. Dealer's Choice. Thank God. For Wild Magic, we're going to meat skeet with apple cider vinegar. We're going to do this every hour until we hit 165 internal and then wrap in pink butcher paper. Once it's wrapped, go ahead and throw your temp probe in and throw it back on the smoker. 7 hours later, we're at 205 degrees internal and we're throwing it into an ice chest. While that brisket's resting, it's time for the D20 sauce roll. 3. Horseradish sauce. Okay, after 17 hours in the smoker and 2 hours in the cooler, this brisket is done. And of course, the moment of truth. Oh yeah, this is a juicy brisket. Super tender too. But we gotta add that horseradish sauce because the dice said so. All right, and the moment of truth. Oh yeah, honestly, you can't go wrong with this recipe. Of course, the flavor at the front is that heavy smoke and that horseradish, and it's just absolutely delightful. That all-in seasoning and gospel rub just really make this brisket pop. Without a shadow of a doubt, this was insanely good. And for that, we're gonna give this one a 10 out of 10. And we're gonna call this one the Bold and the Beefy. And just like that, that closes out episode 20. We're closing out 2022 with one of the best briskets I've ever made. We'll see you at the next barbecue.